So let's start. DDIC interview question. What is DDIC? What is data dictionary? It is the central source of data for the development of objects. Basically, we are having different types of data dictionary objects. In the in the data dictionary, we are having different types of development objects like database table, domain, data element, views, search help, look objects. Okay, and the T code used for the data dictionary is SE11. Now next question is what is data element and domain and difference between them. So data element is the DDIC object, data dictionary object that defines the semantic information of a field like field label. So basically in the data element, let me show you through this T code SE11. We are having this data element here gcust underscore id. So here you can maintain your field label. Okay, so this is used to maintain the semantic information like field label. Now next is domain. It defines the technical definition of a field like data type. So in the domain, you can maintain the data type. Let me show you. So this is the data type you have maintained in the domain. So this is used to define the technical information like data type. And in the domain, we can also restrict the values. So here I am restricting some values for the customer ID. We can use only 10, 20, 30, 40 value for the customer ID. So this is the way you can maintain. You can restrict some values at the domain level. Okay, the next point is used to maintain value table. So here you can maintain your value table at the domain level. So these are some points for domain. Now let me explain you what is the difference between domain and data element. So data element is used for the semantic description of the field, for the semantic information of the field like field label, and domain is for technical definition of a field like data type. So in the data element, we cannot have any value table, but we can have the value table at the domain level. Search help can maintain at the data element level. Basically, we can maintain the search help at the field level. Okay, so if you check here at the field level, we can maintain search help. Okay, but that is not possible with the domain. In the data element, we cannot restrict the values, and in the domain, we can restrict the values. So I have explained you that in the data, in the domain, we can restrict some values. So that is possible only with the domain. That is not possible with the data element. And now let me explain you another point. One data element can use one domain at a time. So what is the meaning of this? One data element. In this data element, we can maintain only one domain at a time. But one domain can be used in multiple data elements. One domain can be used in multiple data elements. So we can use a single domain in multiple data elements. That is also possible. The domain. Now, no conversion exit here in data element. Conversion exit is possible at the domain level because at the domain here you can see this conversion routine. So basically conversion exit, we are having conversion routine is for like we are having two different function module, conversion exit alpha input, conversion exit alpha output. To convert the data into the internal format, to convert the data into the external format, we are having two different function modules. So these are some differences between data element and domain. Okay, now thank you.